Honestly, when I saw my chicken take his first steps, I think a tear came to my eye. How's it going today, guys? Kevin here. Entertaining Entropy is the name of this channel, and I'm bringing you today a super interesting update from a project that I've been following for a while, DeFi Land. And now they've got their play to earn update out, which means you can actually do stuff in the game that's spitting out cryptocurrencies that you can take out, some return on investment. Just a neat functionality that as they build their ecosystem in this game just continues to get better and better and better. If you haven't already been following along, DeFi Land allows you to plant crops. You can have staking, you now have animals and play mini games, and all this is gamifying decentralized finance, NFTs, and they're trying to build an ecosystem in a world really that is changing the way that we think of cryptocurrencies and NFTs today. If you like what you see in today's episode, make sure to check out some of my other episodes. I'm talking about NFTs and cryptocurrencies in a number of different ways, trying to initially build a foundational understanding, give you some Crypto 101 courses for free, and then allow you to see what I can do with NFTs, like DeFi Land, like Zedrun. StepIn is another one. I get paid to walk. So many cool things happening out here, and we gotta keep it up. And what I want you to do is tell me what you're getting into so I can check those things out and we can learn together, earn together. With DeFi Land in today's episode, though, I'm gonna showcase the different aspects of the mini games that they just added, show you the history of kind of what things they've added into the game, show you a little bit of the future of the game, give you some tips and tricks, but also some tutorials on how to actually set up your wallet. So building on all these foundational understandings and information that I put into this video, hopefully you guys will be able to check out DeFi Land on your own. So the first thing that I check out on DeFi Land, or the first thing that really came out, was the crops that they added in. Now this is something that seems a little bit bland, but it is actually gamifying something that is typically a little bit confusing to understand. Liquid pairs, decentralized finance, words that start to make me not interested, but actually the returns you can get on this type of investment is pretty cool. So they gave a graphical representation of this liquid pairing, and all you really need to do is go to a board that tells you what the return on investment is, the percentages of the payback on these different liquid pairs that you're putting together. And as you load money into your wallet, you can use their marketplace in DeFi Land to actually get the amounts of these two coins that you want, 50% of each, take $10, split it halfway down the middle, and basically build your liquid pair and start to get investments from this. So pretty cool. That was just how they started, and I really like the interface just from there. But then immediately after that, or soon after that I should say, they added banking, or a bank that allows you to do staking. And staking is a similar functionality where you're locking in a coin that gives you return on investment that pays you out. Actually, in this case, every 7 days you can collect your amount that you're getting from those rewards, and it actually allows you to then add money into a different coin. In this case, it's their coin, the DFL coin. Finally, what they added into the game is the Gamify play to earn NFT aspect of the game that's allowing you to have animals like dogs, cats, chickens. We even have cows, and with these we're getting return on investments by doing little mini games and doing little things that I'll showcase each one so you guys can see what that looks like. As we're doing this, we're getting return on investment. There's a lot of mechanics that are going in to reinvest into the NFTs and the things that you're doing, so it really builds into a neat functionality. So the first thing you have to do to get into DeFi Land is make an account with DeFi Land, create a wallet. So I will use the Phantom wallet today, and with Phantom you can see it's very simple. You just add it into your browser. It actually only works as a Chrome extension, so we can add it into Chrome. I use Brave as well, it'll work with that. I only have a couple bucks in here, most of it is in the game, and then you actually have to purchase some NFTs to be able to get the play to earn aspect, but there are free versions of each of these different mini games, and to play with the animals, to understand the game mechanics before you actually get into it. So I actually have 4 NFTs, almost one of everything, every different type. To get them, we go to magiceden.io. We can see here 2 different versions. You want the DeFi Land Gen 0 NFTs. This is something that was released early on that sort of gave way to these NFTs. So by checking through here, we can see the floor price is about 0.38 Solana. I think Solana is about $50 right now. So these are actually really easy to get into. We can see chickens here. We got the fishing rods. And each of these are going to have different attributes, which I'll show a little bit later in the game, have a big effect on, the return on investment, on what you're getting. So make sure you're not just looking at things for face value and what they look like, although he looks pretty cool. These have just common, and not so great accessories and things like that. So once you get your Phantom wallet, you've created your Phantom wallet, it will give you a secret key to load in here. You get your stuff all plugged in. We can get over to DeFi Land, and it's just going to be at play.defiland.app. And so from here, I can see my farm, and I can get to some of my animals. Now, you say, hey, well, my farm doesn't have these cool chicken house, cat house, dog house. How do I get there? Well, it's going to be in the top right-hand corner. You got this edit mode. Edit mode will show me a bunch of different ways that I can customize my farm. I can move stuff around. I can, make it my own really here. And there's been actually some contests of creativity of people doing this. But scrolling about 75% or 90% of the way through here, you get the cat house, chicken house, dog house, but also some of the fishing game, harvester games, and things that you need for the little mini gameplay to earn aspects of the game. So all those pieces are going to be needed to not only play it for free, but also to use your NFTs in DeFi Land. So here I'm going to showcase the animals first. We can see we got the chickens, cats, dogs, ducks, and cows. A little bit of a different game mechanic from the cats, dogs, and versus the chickens, ducks, and cows, where the chickens and the ducks and the cows have a feeding mechanic that I have regular NFTs, my free NFT listed here, where I can actually feed them. You can see he has 1 energy. I can give him a snack here. It fills up his love meter, as you can see here. If I get closer and closer to 100, it would increase the value of my reward that I would claim. And every time you claim a reward, it takes away 1 energy. I'll show you later. You got to heal up your chickens if you start using down their energy. I can also do the free-to-play version. This guy, I've already used up all his energy, but he would only give me EXP. He wouldn't give me any of the cryptocurrencies or some of the future rewards they're going to be adding in here. Cows, ducks, they're going to actually work in the same way, where you feed them, you claim the reward here. This guy, I can actually feed him a little bit more. I'll show you what that looks like. And we can actually claim this reward. It's probably just going to be XP because he's the free version. I don't actually own a cow. A little bit of XP there, but worth doing, because as you get later into the game, the XP is going to lock you into things where you can craft, where you can do blueprints, and different game mechanics of that nature. The dog and the cat have a little bit of a different flavor to them. You send them on adventures. So here you would feed them, fill up that love meter, same kind of idea. The more, the better of the return you get. But then you send them out on adventures so that when they're on an adventure, they, would do different intervals, I should say. So you could say 1 hour, you could say 4 hours, 12 hours, or 24. So my dog's on a 24-hour trip, and he's basically going to come back and bring me some kind of XP. If this was an NFT, he'd bring me blueprints, he'd bring me coins, cryptocurrencies, and things like that to use in the game. We also have the play to earn functions of the tools, where we have fishing game, harvester game, and a shooting game. These are the little mini games as opposed to the animals. Again, you get the free version just to try it out if you wanted to, and I happen to have NFTs in each of these. So here's my fishing rod. I'll tell you a little bit more about what the stats mean in a minute. But this fishing game is very simple. Basically, you push any key to start fishing, and then in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll notice this is where I'm actually going to see the commands of what this fish wants me to do. And they're all just going to be arrow key gestures, up, down, left, right. Each fish has their own game mechanics, so they kind of play in a little bit of a different way. Some are fast, some go in a clockwise direction with the arrows, some have a hold down that you got to do. We'll see what example I get here. But based on how I perform and based on what type of fish I get, it's a little bit of a chance, a little bit of my own performance. It's actually going to change the reward of what I get from it. Yeah. And the other cool thing is, even if I miss, my meter goes down, but I don't lose completely. So I have a lot of chance, especially if I'm on a winning streak and doing well, that the faster I catch it, the better the reward. Got a no fish. They're very easy to catch, but has no big penalty on wrong answers. He has easy tap challenges. You can't catch this fish, you should question your fishing abilities. Okay, good. At least I got it. I don't have to embarrass myself. Here are the rewards. We got XP and a little bit of crypto. The next game is actually the Harvester game. This is the one that they've added. It's actually completely new from where they had these NFTs added to this play to earn aspect of the game, added this function, this game. Before this, some of the other games were a little bit similar to what we've had in the past, but this one's brand new. We got a 3, 2, 1. There's 3 different types of crops in here. I have raspberries. I've got my cabbages here, and you can see this is barley, I think, some kind of a you know, one of these types of things. Yeah, it looks like barley to me. Boom, look at that. I do my delivery. I bring it over to the supply market circle. It delivers instantly. And my strategy is to actually build up a lot of stuff and then go back and have like a surplus of something. It doesn't matter what, but just going in circles, I find I can actually load up, you know, these radishes, for example, maybe some of the lettuce. Come on, come on, come on, go, 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 go. Boom, look at that. I got it. And, oh, these guys want this barley right here, guys. Can't you just get it yourself? Okay, here we go. Bing. Now they want radishes, but look, I've got 63, so these orders are going to fill themselves up. Buys me some time. I'm just going to fill up more of this just because I can. Boom. Radishes, we got those. How about some more corn or some more barley? Whatever this is. Boom. I don't got cabbages. Oh, Jesus. I'm out of gas. I can't actually pick up anything while I'm out of gas, but I only go slow, so it's not like the game's over. Oh, Jesus. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. You haven't seen cabbages like this, guys. Oh, touch it. Boom. Ah, right there, just in time. Let's claim this one. Felt like that was a good run. Yes. Nice. Not bad. The last one here is the shooting game, and this is the one that I have the most advice about. I actually used up all the energy of my regular NFT, so let's do the free-to-play version. You'll notice that you get a shooting range here that I can move around. So this is like a full-on game. 3 power-ups that you'll see flying through the sky. Yellow ones are pineapples that increase attack speed. We got red peppers that increase attack damage. And then blueberries basically freeze things the time in the game. I have a couple options. My gun, you know, the way that the gun looks is based on the NFT that I have. This is just the free one, but I can change the reticle. So I got a circle, I got a cross here. I can make it bigger, I can make it smaller. I can change the color around a little bit. That's pretty neat. And the sensitivity as well. But when I push start here, I got a 3, 2, 1. Here's the range that we're working with. And this is like a shooting range that has ducks, which are probably the best thing to shoot. They give you a good amount of points and they're easy. Look at that. Boom. We got the power-ups coming in right away. Slowing down my stuff here. Get those ducks. Always want to focus on the ducks because they are easy to shoot and they give me a pretty good amount of a score. We can also focus on the power-ups. I'm just going to wait a minute here. I don't want to miss my power-ups. Although you can see me skipping the green ones. The green ones are actually going to be damaged. Boom, there we go. We got the yellow one. I can shoot a lot faster, but I can also reload faster with the yellow one as well. So that's really useful. If I get 2 power-ups at the same time, like I get this increased damage, I can then go and get another one, and it'll refuel the first one. Of course, this one's going to be the red one again. And you notice I'm using hip fire to catch those. They're probably the easiest way. Look at that. Both of them get replenished, and now I'm just on fire. I'm insane. You can't touch me. I really wish they'd freeze the deer when you do that because they still move. So what I do to get the deer is I can actually strafe with them like this, and it slows down how fast they're moving. Makes it a lot easier for me to hit them. 7, 6, 5, come on, 4. Oh, the reload. 3, 2, 1. Get your ducks. Come and get them. All right. I get my rewards. All right, so the final thing I'm going to go through are these menus in the top right-hand corner. The NFT menu is actually how I can upgrade and heal my animals and my tools. So 2 main categories up here, tools and animals. They're pretty self-explanatory. With my chicken here, you can see I can upgrade or I can heal him. He's up at full health, but every time I claim a reward, it uses some of his health. So I could actually heal him if I needed to. With the tools are the same way. Since I just used my guns and my stuff, I can actually go and repair them here, and it costs a little bit of crypto, which is that one that you get from doing these games. That same Goldie, it's called. By repairing now, I can actually have full energy, and I'm able to then upgrade these things as well. With energy being part of the handle here, I can upgrade this and add a little bit of max energy as well as the energy restoration rate. My charm is this hammer that you can see here. That's basically my reward rate. I get my single green barrel here. That's my health restoration cost. And then this classic brown scope. That's the crit damage probability and crit multiplier. I would spend some time taking a look at what these represent. Looking at these upgrades, you can find bonus chance, bonus multiplier. Every single one has a game mechanic, and then 3 similar health, energy, and reward rate. Can't say that. That you get for each of these.
And same kind of thing with the animals as well. You can also upgrade these animals, change the reward rate, and we can do the energy restoration rate as well. Up here under this next section, we have a couple different options to transfer funds. We have, the ability to send things out or receive things into your DeFi Land external global wallet, whatever you want to call it. And then from that, you're then able to do a wallet transfer. So this moves from your global to your in-game wallet or back and forth here to say, well, I sent money to DFL. Now I want to ingest it into the in-game wallet. When it's in the in-game wallet, that's when you can actually use it to upgrade your stuff and things of that nature. So this is my in-game wallet up here, and I can switch back and forth between those with this wallet transfer function. We saw the edit mode already, but again, this is how I can actually move buildings around. I can pick things up, I can customize. I said that they actually had contests to the nicest looking farm. Mine obviously was not the one that won that, but that's also how you place the play to earn objects into your farm. You can also see here with this drop down, we have screenshot, pretty self-explanatory, and the settings that are going to allow me to adjust the quality. I got it all the way up here, but this is actually going to, even change the market condition, clear, rain, thunderstorm, and we can also see here different levels of quality settings. Maybe it's not running too well on your system. You're able to toggle that and make it run a little bit better.
So to talk about some of the future aspects of the game, they're actually going to be changing some of the reward system for the tools and for the animals to be giving not only the Goldie, which is what they're giving right now, an experience, but also blueprints and DFL coins. And if you ask me what is a blueprint, well, blueprints allow you to build other NFTs, or they might actually allow you to have attributes. So that means that they're actually going to be allowing you to do some crafting in the future, which they publicly announced. That allows you to build new NFTs, allows you to interchange some of the poor attributes that you might have on your tools and your animals for better ones, or even just change their clothes because it looks cool. With this, they also have already added naming of your NFTs. So if you wanted to name your NFTs, you could certainly do that. Your animals can get names, and in the future, they're going to allow you to breed those as well. So by breeding your animals, you're creating new NFTs out of those NFTs that you might already have enjoyed or that you put a lot of money into and have leveled up. So really cool aspect of the game there. And in the future, they're also building an NFT marketplace in DeFi Land so that other NFTs can be traded outside of just DeFi Land NFTs, building a community, pulling more eyes to the project, which is always a great thing. Another cool thing that's going to happen is they're actually going to lock some of the abilities of crafting and creating new NFTs and maybe even breeding to folks who have more experience in the game. And they reset everybody's level, so when you start off, you're going to actually notice that you level up pretty quickly. So I'm curious at what level they're going to lock that at, maybe 30, maybe 50, maybe 100, who knows? I've already hit level 11, so I'm cruising right along. But that's neat because then it allows me to loan out my services to other folks who are going to be using the game, and maybe then they can use me to craft something for them, change out one of their tools, and then I get payment and ROI from that aspect of the game as well. Holding on to NFT Gen 0 NFTs unlock a lot of different aspects of the game. They keep saying this, and it's also going to give me access to airdrops because I was kind of one of the initial founders they would think of, or the initial investors. So if you can't already tell, DFL is one of my favorite projects. I'm super excited about everything that's coming, everything that's happening. Honestly, when I saw my chicken take his first steps, I think a tear came to my eye. Erwin is the creator of this, and their Discord is super active. He's always answering questions. They have some moderators, Brooklyn and Rod, that are constantly answering questions as well. So it's super friendly and active community. And with this too, they're doing weekly AMAs. So you can actually jump in and ask a question. He will answer literally anything you ask this guy. And he's going through thick and thin. The team goes through sleepless nights. This guy had a tooth surgery and he was still there answering questions on the Discord. And they're also doing giveaways too, guys. That's how I actually got in. I got a whitelist for the seed that gave me those 4 initial NFTs. I got it from the Discord just from listening in, asking questions, being active in the community. Super awesome. I love that part about DeFi Land. It really makes me feel like I'm part of something and I can chat with folks and ask questions about what's going on in the game. And they also have opinions about some other aspects of NFTs and stuff as well too. So here, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Check out some of my other stuff. Let me know what you think. Leave me some questions in the comments section or just say hi. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day investing.